Thou shalt not take your date to the Dave & Buster's eat and play combo. It's not acceptable. Not okay. Thou shalt not blame college for your fear of commitment and your closet full of Forever 21. That's not okay. We do not. Thou shalt not date guys you meet at the gym. You never trust a guy who's wearing a navy blue blazer with brass buttons. Thou shalt not date guys in cutoffs that are shorter than yours. Thou shalt not drunk text or make errors in your text messages on purpose to make it look like you were drunk texting. Okay, reason why I'm single number 1, my Uggs. They give me bear paw syndrome, and I find that straight males don't think that they're attractive, but I don't wear them because they're attractive. I wear them because I signed up to live in 98-degree weather, and when it's 42 degrees outside, I genuinely don't have the time to figure out what to wear. So I put on my Uggs. I like being alone. I don't like people in my space. I don't like touching. I don't like PDA. I don't like holding hands. Reason number 2 why I'm single is Taylor Swift. Okay, she, like, if you've ever listened to her songs, she comes up with these insane, like, constraints that love can only happen at 2 a.m. in a one-horse town, in the rain, in your best dress, as, like, the sun comes up. The 15-year-old girl inside of me is, like, dying because it's, like, everything I wrote in my diary and wanted someone to sing out loud. But the 21-year-old inside of me is, like, that's just unrealistic. So, yeah. But I dated a guy for 2.5 years. We broke up a year ago. We dated long distance for 2.5 years, and then he moved down, and he moved in with me, and it was awful. And then I came home one day waiting for him to come back from work, and he didn't come back home, like, at all. He drove to Pennsylvania instead. And so that's when I decided that I should be single. Okay. The most awkward date I've ever been on was basically every dinner date I've ever been on, because I have this problem where, like, if there's no food in between us, I have no idea where to put my eyes. So if I don't, like, okay, they give you water when you first get there, so I down the whole thing of water just because I have nowhere to look. And so, like, I either become, like, shifty eyes because I create, like, these little points for, like, myself. So I'm like, okay, you've been looking there for 30 seconds, you need to change, like, and so it happens, like, periodically. So it looks like I'm trying to steal something. Or what'll happen is, like, I'll be so excited for the food to come because there's finally something to focus on that isn't, like, direct eye contact with the person sitting in front of you, that I look like the fattest person in the world. Okay, so, like, trying on shoes at Nordstrom, that's a date. Like, that's awesome. You know what I mean? Is that sad that I think that? I don't know if I should say things like that. But if I had to talk about a real date, but that's my best date ever. If I was ever. Well, I don't believe in marriage, so I don't ever want to be married. I want to be single for the rest of my life. But at the same time, I want a partner who feels the exact same way, wants to be single, but we can be comfortable. We don't have to be labeled. We don't have to be married or dating or anything, but we can be comfortable around each other and spend our time together if we want to spend it together. Hey, what's up? I'm single.